everybody, Lorien here with your December readings for 2016. I'm hoping that December rounds down on a very good note and that we're finally able to kind of put the trials of 2016 to rest and head on into 2017 with a very good emotion. These are general readings. These are going to be for your sun, moon and rising sign. And if you want a private reading, they are on the link below. And I know a lot of you have actually asked, what's coming up in 2017. Are you going to do the yearly readings? I'm going to do a little snapshot reading for general signs, maybe in December, I think mid-December. So it's going to be like 5-minute videos as to that. And if you want actually a personal reading for 2017, I do actually do yearly readings. So you can focus on romance, love, career, whatever it is you want to know about 2017. The link is on the bottom and you should be able to have a look and see what comes through for you. But I just wanted to take this opportunity actually to thank you. Just from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your support, your retweets, or your whatever it is that you do, shares on YouTube, for your comments and your reading requests. Thank you. Just for engaging, especially when I was unwell in April and everybody just kind of rallied around and said, sending you blessings. Thank you so much. I think they did help. And especially for those of you, very few individuals who have just kind of supported me all the way through this year and who have become very close friends with me and me with them. You know who you are, and I just want to take this opportunity to thank you from the bottom of my heart for making 2016 very memorable for me, because otherwise it probably would have been a bit boring and stressful and full of health stuff. So thank you at least for sprinkling 2016 with stardust. Now you may notice that I am in tinsel and I've got glitter everywhere. Literally everywhere. This is because it's Christmas and I celebrate Christmas. I also celebrate Yule, but Christmas seems to have more tinsel and things and sparkles, so I kind of do that. And for those of you who celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa as well. Not sure of the other ones, but if you don't celebrate anything, happy December. Happy almost New Year. But yeah, I really hope December is a very good, positive ending for this year, and that you get some good advice, and my guides are kind and they give some very good solid information and good powerful words for your December reading. Thank you all so much again, and I just really wish all of you the most love and blessings for the future. So without further ado and any more mushy stuff from me, let's have a look and see what's coming for you. Hello my lovely Librans, thank you so much for tuning in to this, your monthly reading for December. So this is for you Sun, Moon and Rising in Libra. Now some of you may know I have Libra rising, so this is going to be interesting for me to look into. But if you would like a private personal reading based on your questions, the link to go to is below. I apologise, I cannot remember what I said even in the intro reading because I did that a few weeks ago. But we're using the Nature's Whispers Oracle deck, and we're going to be using Tarot Mucha. I have used this for a few personal readings now, and also what information is coming through, so it seems to be very good. I always like to work with the decks for maybe about 6 months to a year before I review them. So I'll let you guys know in another review as to what this is coming through. But for December, for a lot of people, I did do a meditation. It's a very transformative month. Everybody is, ooh, hello, you seem to want to come out. Everybody is looking towards the future. Very good card. And it just seems to be quite significant for a lot of you guys. Libra in particular, you seem to have your, when I meditate for you, it seems to have your star shining quite brightly. So let's just see. Okay, they're saying now, so let's see what else you've got. Oh, lovely, lovely. Okay, that is interesting. Let's take a look, see, and see what else comes through. Whoops. Now, if you look how I just tried to shuffle the cards, look at that. it's just like a really long train, but this seemed to want to come through. Breakthrough. Wow, I don't think we've had that on a reading before. Awesome. Okay. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the King of Swords, you have, whoops, a wobbly camera because of your reader. You also have the Knight of Cups and you have the Six of Swords. And I just was actually asked, because that flipped out, to just take out the other card. You know, the fourth card we find, I just done it from the top, and it was the Queen of Swords. So you've got the King of Queen here, so it's very good for those of you who are Sun and, yes, Sun in air, but it's very representative of both the male female aspects in general of kind of the synchronicity of the air signs here and things, because not only could this be Aquarius male, Gemini male, Libra, and same with this one for the female. This could represent aspects of you too. And looking at this, like I say, it's almost like your star is shining a lot brighter. I do feel that your sentimentality is being called into question here, just because I think it's kind of saying, are you... Because I do think you read into a lot of people. I feel like as though you could be saying, okay, I've got to remove myself from feeling too much about this person, simply because I feel like you're the social justice warriors, and you can take a lot on board of people and fight their battles with them, but also take a lot of their burdens on too. And I think this is just kind of saying, make sure you're fighting your own battles too, and first. So focus on yourself first. I know it's kind of very difficult for a Libra to do, and it's very difficult for a Libra to also be desensitized to some certain things, but I think that's kind of what you may have to do here. But the Ace of Pentacles, this is really good. You may receive a new lease of life or freedom financially. And I can't remember I think it was Leo that this came up for. I do feel as though you are being given a gift here, or you are being given something like you can do it. It's confirmation almost that this is here for you, we can do this, we can send you on your way, we can have this created. It's kind of like an assurance. If you ask your guides or the universe for a sign, you will be given a sign, and you will be given actually more than a sign. It's almost like you will be given literally a step-by-step explanation as to what you're supposed to be doing. So this, I feel, is something that you can really take confidence from. I had to search for the right word then. But confidence from this, and assurance that, yeah, I'm doing well, I'm doing okay, I'm able to take the next steps, I'm able to move forwards on a grander scale here. Now here we have, as I say, the King of Swords. It could be you, if you're a male air sign, but it also could be a figure of importance in your life. Now traditionally this can be a guy who is not all the best. You know, I think some of you, it could be a confrontational fellow who is very argumentative, but I actually think this is somebody who uses their intellect very well, and who does actually have a very strong sense of communication, but who could also seem a little bit detached now and again. They are your supporter, they are your warrior, I feel, but you might just need a little bit more from this person this month. And if it's yourself, I feel that you will need to give yourself a little bit more honesty. Just saying, you know, you can be less in your head, you can be more in your heart. And I think don't be afraid to take risks as well, because some of you may be going, no, I need to focus on this, I need to focus on this plan, I need to be this plan. Let it flow more towards you. I'm just going to see if I can study this a bit more. But let the ideas flow towards you. Let this energy flow very naturally towards you. Allow yourself to be drawn towards things which just naturally come together. Because you are going to be given a sign. If there is somebody who's rubbing you up the wrong way, ignore them, because they're insignificant, and the things and the problems will be resolved because you will get the answers as to how to do that. And also, you have this knight in shining armour that seems to be coming through, but it could be for yourself. This could also be you, or an aspect of your psyche and your emotion which comes and tells you the right way forward. Now, This card seems to be an invitation into a kind of a relationship for me. It's almost like you take the plunge, you're able to dive in with both feet, you're able to go, okay, sure, yeah. And you're very brave to me in this card. You seem to go right and you just kind of delve straight in. It could be putting yourself out there and going back on the dating scene. It could be telling somebody how you feel because it's a very communicative emotion card, or it could be getting less in your headspace and more in your heart space and thinking, this is what my intuition, my emotion, everything inside me is screaming for, and this leads you towards something really prosperous. I also feel as though for some of you in already a relationship, it could just be you being able to communicate a lot better with your loved ones, and just being more, this is my voice, this, you hear it, and feeling strength, not necessarily throwing your weight around, just kind of being strong in your presence there and your emotional presence as too. As far as this card, you could be seeing a significant improvement from one side to the other, one state to the other, seeing the fact that you are making good progress and you've come out of a very difficult, maybe trippy situation and going into more settled waters now. But I also feel as though there's travel in this card too, because this often indicates little trips, so you could be planning a trip. But I also feel that you could be wanting to escape a certain situation, not necessarily escape, but just kind of making plans to move on from it, whether it's feasible for now, whether you've got to wait 6 to 8 months. You will be figuring things out and the finer scales and the finer details of it, and I do think you will see this start to materialize on the horizon. As for this little lady, she comes through traditionally as a very strong independent woman, career woman, but also one of communication. She has a sort of truth here. She seems to be, I think this is one of my favourite depictions of the Queen of Swords, because she still has a very serene look about her and a very gentle look about her, which is what I think is missing from a lot of Queen of Swords. But she's very particular. I feel that she's also very sensitive, and if this is you or somebody you are going to be having communication with this particular person. But these two are a match, so if you're wondering about relationships, whether you're gay, straight, whatever, you are going to, I feel, to find more love in this month, and maybe be drawn towards a soulmate of a friend or lover kind. It's not necessarily a romantic love if it's a soulmate, but I just feel that you're going to get somebody who knows you and who is mirroring you very strongly. But communication about romance and heart emotions, very strong, and you need to do that to move forwards. Now, breakthrough, maybe when doing that, you'll feel like you finally breach the surface and that you finally are free of some of the burdens that have actually been clouding you. And even as I say clouding you, it's kind of like in the cloud, it's a very, almost like she'd burst through and the shadows lifted from her and she's been unveiled into this beautiful person from the water here. And in a way, for me, that could be somebody summoning this and they're going to see this person and then you're bursting through, but that's just the kind of visual storyteller part of me. But I do see that this year, you kind of remind me of a butterfly anyway. I feel as though you are going to be bursting through and you are going to be seeing some certain elements of yourself that maybe you didn't even realise existed until now, or maybe you haven't been able to really utilise until now. That you used to be strong and you used to know what you're doing, but life got in the way. Life happened. You had this illness, you had that illness, you had this person happen, and things like that. And now it's like you're getting yourself back because you're going more into your heart space and thinking, yes, this is me, I can do it, I'm confident. So it's really good for you, Libra. And if you do want to ask me any questions for a personal reading, just click on the link below and I'll be happy to do that for you. You can also join me on Patreon for exclusive content, the information of which is also down below. But in the meantime, I really wish you the best for December. Let me know how things go. Take care of yourselves. I'm really looking forward as well to seeing what January brings for you. And really enjoy 2017. Really do. Get this new year up and running now if you can. But sending you the best of luck, and I really hope that December is that big breakthrough month for you. Take care, Libra.